Cavebabies is a Rugrats episode where I can appreciate the creativity, but I certainly didn't enjoy it. This is the second segment of the 28th episode of the 6th season of Rugrats, and it starts off with Angelica refusing to eat her green mushy food, and she says that she wants cookies because Grandpa Lou always had cookies at dinner time. And it transpires that Grandpa Lou sneaks cookies from the cookie jar at meal times. And Angelica is very upset when Didi hides the cookie jar. And they have mentions of prehistoric times briefly, and the babies overhear this. And Tommy remembers that he has a book about prehistoric times, and he shows it to the other babies, and they learn about caves and cavemen and all the other stuff that come with prehistoric times. And they then enter their imagination. And the majority of the rest of this episode is played out in their mind, in their imagination, as if they're in a cave, exploring these caves, and they have, different costumes. I think the creativity with the costumes is very apparent. I think visually it does actually look very good. I think the design of the cave was very effective as well. But for me, as I've mentioned probably numerous times, it's very rare that I'll really enjoy an episode that mostly takes place in their imagination. It didn't really cut back to their surroundings that frequently. And I think the main reason for that is because it didn't really blend in well. For example, if they're having imaginative play in the park, it's easy to see how a swing or a slide or a seesaw can become something else. But the cave in their surroundings doesn't really morph out of the real surroundings. It's definitely just mostly a figment of their imagination. Spike played a cute role in this, though. So I didn't love it personally, but I can definitely appreciate the creativity. I also want to appreciate the bright green colour of the green mushy food. It looked delicious because it looked like mushy peas, and it really made me want mushy peas. So it's not a personal favourite episode, but if somebody loves it, I can understand why. It's very creative. It can teach some children about prehistoric times and what that might have been like in the most basic sense, of course. So not a personal favourite, but not actually that bad.